All right, what's going on YouTube? I wanted to go over Mr. Harada's departure from Bandai Namco. I believe this is a full retirement for him. I'm not quite sure. I know his health hasn't been quite as well from what I've read recently. And since the passing of Ninja Gaiden's creator Ikagaki, I hope I didn't pronounce it wrong. I know that weighed heavily a bit on him. And so, with this statement, this was 2 weeks prior, so we'll go over this real fast. I'd like to share that I'll be leaving Bandai Namco at the end of 2025, with the Tekken series reaching its 30th anniversary, an important milestone for a project I've devoted much of my life to. I felt this was the most fitting moment to bring one chapter to a close. My roots lie in the days when I supported small local tournaments in Japanese arcades and small halls and community centers overseas. Still remember carrying arcade cabinets by myself, encouraging people to please try Tekken, and directly facing the players right in front of me. The conversations and atmosphere we shared in those places became core of who I am as a developer and game creator. Even as the times changed, those experiences have remained at excuse me at the center of my identity. Even after the tournament scene grew much larger, many of you continued to treat me like an old friend, challenged me at the venues, inviting me out for drinks at bars. Those memories are deeply precious to me. In the recent years, I experienced the loss of several close friends. In my personal life and in my professional life, I witnessed the retirement or passing of many senior colleagues whom I deeply respect. Those accumulated events made me reflect on the time I have left as a creator. During the period, I sought advice from Ken Kotagari. Kotagari. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Whom I respect as though he were another father, and received invaluable encouragement and guidance. His words quietly supported me in making this decision. Over the past 5 years, I gradually handed over all my responsibilities as well as the stories and world building I oversaw to the team, bringing me to the present day. Looking back, I was fortunate to work on an extraordinary variety of projects, VR titles such as Summer Lessons, Pokken Tournament, the Soul Calibur series, series, and many others, both inside and outside the company. Each project was full of new discoveries and learnings, and every one of them became an irreplaceable experience for me. To everyone who has supported me, to the communities around the world, and to all the colleagues who have walked alongside me for so many years, I offer my deepest gratitude. I shall share more about my next steps at a later date. Thank you very much for everything. Post. Although I'll be leaving the company at the end of 2025, Bandai Namco asked me to appear at the uh, excuse me, Tekken World Tour Finals at the end of January 2026. So I expect to attend as a guest. For 30 years, I kept saying I'll do something, and never once performed a DJ or as a DJ at a tournament event. So instead, I'll be releasing the releasing for the first and last time a 60-minute Tekken DJ style nonstop DJ mix. I personally edited it myself together with this announcement. Listening to it brings back many memories. Thank you and thank you again sincerely for all these years. We'll check out the mix for just a second here.
The King of Iron Fist Tournament. Enter the Tekken.
That sounds from like Tekken 1 almost. Interesting. I definitely will have this in the link below in the description, excuse me. But definitely check this out. I gave it a brief listen before this, and it sounds pretty nice. Um, Now from those that don't know, I've I've had a few conversations with Harada over the years, either via X here or in person. Here's a picture of me along with Mr. Harada. This is during the Tekken 7 arcade days where he brought two of the arcade cabinet prototypes of Tekken 7 that had Lucky Chloe on it, and it was funny. I sat down with some other guy. I My first experience with Tekken was like Tekken 3 in the arcade. I didn't really like give Tekken a try till like Tekken Tag 2. And then Tekken 7, I really like I was trying to learn it, didn't really grasp it. Tekken 8 where I really grasped it. But that's for a story for another time. But it was funny. I was playing this other guy, it was like new to Tekken. He picked King. I was like, you know what? I'll try look Chloe. What's the worst thing that can happen? And it was just funny sitting there. And then I noticed off to my and there's two chairs in this setup. And off to my right, there's Harada just sitting right there. I'm like flabbergasted. It's like a whiplash moment. It's like, what? I was like, I can't lose. Stinking sweating bullets. I did win by like the hair, my chinny chin chin. But this was, I want to say, this was final round 17 or 18. Someone in the comments correct me. Some of y'all will remember final round being in Atlanta, Georgia. And this was back at the Hilton near the Atlanta airport. Many fond memories of the tournament. Shout out to Shin Blanca for hosting it. Thank you for 20 years of that. Now, back to Mr. Harada. Mr. Harada, I definitely have to say, is very respectable person in person when you talk to him and all that. His English got a lot better over the years. Um, I know some of the stuff I had a general conversation with him about. It was when Negan got announced for Tekken 7. And we talked about that and a little bit of the Evil Dead. He's a big horror film fan. Definitely he's got some recommended series somewhere on his Twitter, but he is the type of the developer we're not going to get too much of anymore. He For all the many people that complain within just the video game community as a whole, and the developers just turn their head and don't. Harada's right there exchanging ideas, criticisms, backlash, wherever on this site and others, mainly on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Excuse me, whatever you want to call it. And I mean, he knows how to take it and dish it back. For all the times I've seen people complain, man, he gave it right back to them. That's why you always saw that meme of like, don't ask for shit shirt on him and Murray. Murray being his right hand man, I don't know if he's going to be the overseer or the executive producer now on the series or not, but I know Michael Murray doesn't have an easy time with social media. So it's Mr. Harada is definitely a sort of a rare breed when it comes to being able to handle many fronts when it comes to being at the top of a section when it comes to certain projects. And I wish him the best in whatever he's going to be working on next or if he's fully retiring. He is a gentleman, a scholar, and many other things. He's a class unto his own. And I wish him the best. If you all get a chance, definitely reach out to Mr. Harada. Say thank you for all the years in Tekken. I know Tekken 8 is pretty much his last hurrah. And definitely a fun entry in the series. Mr. Harada, if you ever get a chance to see this, thanks for all the fun times. Other than that, folks, you all take it easy and have a wonderful day.